Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Watch and Roll. Today I bring you my first negative review. This is not a negative review towards Watch Gecko, neither ZULUDIVER. I have watched straps from Watch Gecko before that I was happy with the purchase, and I also have bought ZULUDIVER straps before and I was happy with the purchase. This is towards this model in particular. And what's the problem with this model? Well, out of the box, it looks like a very good band. If you notice, it's a good quality. Let's see. First of all, the rubber is good quality. It is Italian rubber, vulcanized rubber from Bonetto Cinturini. And it has this pattern right here. It smells very nice like vanilla. And it has a nice texture and overall a very good finishing, if you can see right here. So that's the first thing I noticed. The second one, the clasp. The clasp is very well made. The finishing is fair, this finishing right here, it's very well made. And so I open it like this. Okay, open it, it has a good action. But then when I try to open it up, it was so hard and so stiff. It was a big effort all the time. If this was in my watch and I try to open it, it's gonna pull the spring bar a lot. This spring bar right here. It's gonna probably damage the spring bar because it's so hard. So what I did is I polished these sections right here, which are the ones that make contact. They get inside this part of the clasp. So I polished them. And now it's soft. It's easy to take off and put it back together. And I mean, I think I overdid it a little bit because it's a little too easy to do it now. But it didn't matter because I have this one right here. So that secures it. And it's not going anywhere after that. But anyway, just one thing, right? The deal breaker became when I put this band on the watch. So what do I mean by that? See, this band had a series of adjustments that you have to, it has some sections that you have to cut, okay, to make it smaller. The band was like super long. I don't know why, like who is gonna have such a huge wrist? I've bought many other bands before in the past and they're not as wide as this one. But anyway, of course I have to cut all the sections to make it go to the smaller setting. So in this one, from this side, I cut all the sections. There's no more remaining holes. And from this side, I also cut all the sections. There's no remaining holes. Of course, I have these micro adjustments then, right? So I put the band on the smallest micro adjustment, and I'm gonna show it to you right now. Alright, so there it is. I just changed it. So now it's on the smallest setting, which is this one. So now the band kind of fits me now, right? So it goes like this, and I was thinking the watch, maybe it's a 47 millimeter lug to lug. So maybe it fits me. I mean, that's the smallest setting, and still is wearing a kind of too big for me, I mean, even with other straps, even they're too long, they just have a setting to go all the way down to let's say a baby wrist. It's okay. So I put it on the watch, and as you can see, this rubber is so thick that it doesn't really wants to. It's like a spring. You see, it doesn't really wants to make the shape of a circle. What it will do is like a rectangle. So when I put it on the watch was like this, and this was the shape of the band, so stiff, it doesn't hug your wrist. This is my question. Why would you make a strap that can be put in this size, that has this option of micro adjustment and this setting to cut it? Why would you make it like that? To be able to do this, if it's not gonna wear, it's gonna do a strange rectangle shape like this. Imagine this is connected to the watch. I don't want to put it back again in the watch because I feel, you know, it's a new watch and I don't want to scratch, you know, because also these spring bars are sharp and I just don't want to damage the watch. So, but imagine this is inside the watch. It will be like this. Do you think it's comfortable to be wearing this kind of thing in your wrist? Of course not. You know, it definitely is just unwearable. And I mean, it's such a shame because this strap is $50. I bought on WatchGeek, okay, 40, 45, something like that. I don't know after, I mean, it's 45 pounds because it's from England, but I don't know how much it will be in dollars. I think it's gonna be more expensive in dollars when you convert it to dollars, something around 50 something. So, I mean, yes, the rubber is nice, it smells nice, it feels good, the machining, it's okay. You know, I wanted something more quality, so I didn't mind to pay $50 if I was gonna get something good. But for $50, yes, it's not a bad quality straps. It feels confident. It feels like it was well made. But for $50, I just don't think it's worth it. I mean, you can get a Barton silicone strap that is so soft. It's as well made as this other one, and it just works. It fits. It's designed to be efficient. You can buy this for $20. So why would something like this cost $50 if it's not gonna be better than the Barton strap? Of course, I know there are different kinds of straps. That one's silicone, this is vulcanized rubber. But talking about the design of the strap, that one works on the smallest setting. This one, on the smallest setting, it's still big. And it doesn't work. It just doesn't work. You're not gonna go outside wearing something like this. You know, just look at the shape. The same way you're looking at it right now is the same way it's gonna be on your wrist. It doesn't hugs the wrist like this. No, it's like a rectangle, and it doesn't want to behave otherwise. You know, so I just want to put it out there. Of course, I'm not trying to hate, you know, the brand. Like I told you before, I have other straps from ZULUDIVER that I like, that worked, and I have bought many other straps from WatchGecko before, and they were fine, they were good. You know, so I'm not hating the brand, I'm not hating the WatchGecko. It's just I don't think this is well thought. You know, it's a good quality, but just the design. Why would you make it possible to go this small? That is not even small. But anyway, why would you make it possible to go this small if it's not gonna wear? It just doesn't wear. It's gonna be something like this. Seriously, it's super uncomfortable. Of course, I'd rather wear a NATO or one of those super cheap Casio bands. You know, even the straps that comes with the MD102, I think it's the Casio Duro. Even the strap from the Casio Duro is a lot more wearable than this one. It's just the rubber of the Casio Duro, it was not that stiff and it hugged the wrist a little more than this. This is like a spring. It doesn't want to behave. Just so you know, now you're aware of this strap. If you have bigger wrist, like really big wrist, yeah, I think this is a nice strap. Maybe you have to polish these sections if you have a bad one like I did, because it's super stiff. But this is a very nice strap for you. But if you have medium or small, do yourself a favor. Be careful buying this one. Not the brand, but this model in particular. Okay? Thanks for watching, guys. Let me know what you think.